Do you feel like your attitude towards women has changed since having daughters? Nah, I still look at Pornhub and what kind of stuff do you look at? What categories? Black is my favorite. If you don't have to go into that, you can if you want. But I mean, what's the point of being Kanye West if you can't? Let's break down now. Let's categories. A lot of black or white, obviously. Oh, you know, subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call. In the past few days, you are a celebrity. So basically what's going to happen is there's product here. And this is where you end up, right here. If you can communicate this product, you can make money off the product. Because look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Came to see construction at her house. And Kanye refuses to get his new white 350 sturdy in the dirt. So, and go happy. Hey, let's come over. We're running. Daddy Mirren. Just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am. Would have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga. Kanye used to a producer. That's how he sorts of them used this. Well, that's because no one wanted to let me rap. Because, you know, I didn't have a gun on me or, you know, and I didn't dress like in throwback jerseys and all this, and my clothes fit, you know. I know everybody asked me the question. They want to know what kind. I know it's go wild out and it's go do something crazy. Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Was the last time you used a pool? I've never used her pool, actually. What? Yeah, can you believe that? But I love our pool. You know, we don't have a jacuzzi. Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? Well, you know, I wasn't pointing fingers. I was just saying, I'm not saying she's a gold digger. I just haven't seen her with a lot of broke. A boom. She's not actually, or just doubly broke. A broke. Really? Yeah. There's more to broke? How about that? And at least Riyadh. I've been broke before. Were you broke? What, you know? You know, when you have one pair of white gym shoes and you put polish on them every week to try to keep them white, or like, well, you can't afford a haircut and you just decide that you gotta rock a different hairstyle. Like, fucking up, just going for afro, you know? I used to have a high top fade and my dad wouldn't let me get enough haircut, so it ended up being like high tops on the side and on the top of it. At the barber shop and everything, I used to hear like people I said, hey, you know, when an entertainer get on, of course, you know, he go and get a white girl and bob and all this. But I want to say that, you know, and a white girl don't go get a rich black dude, and then, you know, hey, but I want to say that my wife has dated broke black dudes. So it ain't got nothing to do with the money. How much more do you want from me? More. How much more successful do you want me to be? More successful. How many records can my records break? More records. But I'm the best. But are you a different animal and the same beast? What the f does that mean, Cubby Brat? You're welcome. What the f he talking about? You so famously and so powerfully said George Bush doesn't care about black people. It makes me wonder what makes you think that Donald Trump does, or any people at all. Why don't we take a break? We'll come back and Kanye West, there you're at. Now it's all room. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now, if it was going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more, or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment, or want to empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself? I way take a few steps back to go, you ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers, You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. God, I've been doing this more than you. Doing what way, Daddy? Come on, you ain't got the answers, but you ain't got the answer, so that's, you ain't been doing the education, bro. You ain't been doing the education. Hey, good morning, Craig. Shut the fuck up. What's my K? Don't send attention, me. Like, stop asking me questions. You out in front of my house at 4 a.m. Come out, how's it going? Isn't that going good? You just went to the no road where you just report you though. But like I did was 3 things that are hairy. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Here, Mouse, no, I'm not here by spraying the rules, but they're in different things, and Nas mainly could have counted praising on boss. Now, all right. Well, you know, Graduation is released on the 11th of September, and the same release date as 50 Cent's. Well, is this gonna be a hip hop war? What's gonna happen with this thing? I mean, 50 Cent is a pretty intimidating guy, so I'm never really trying to go to war with 50 Cent. I just want to put out my album if it's okay. So 50 Cent has been quoted as saying that if your album should actually his, he will never make another album ever again. If you heard him, yeah. But I really like 50. I know when the retire was my album sales the most. I just want him. Let's say, please, 50, do not retire with my album sales and leech your album. Please not lie and please. I really like this song, but no, where am I gonna Calm, you know, have the answers though. On Tales, you're trying to give me advice about it. I'm not feeling no. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million a year already trying to imply right out. But I spent hundreds of thousands and don't putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you, and it ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level. Let me ask you this. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. Kind, you know, saying I lost money, but that's not exactly, and I could lose money on a higher level too. And that's all I ask you, but no, you know, higher, more at least money in this. My question though, maybe no, man, you don't have the answer. I'm asking you for the answer. It's a question. People actually have mad at me about certain things. You might enjoy it. I actually quite enjoy it because your wife was mad at you, right? I mean, according to your song, your wife was upset about that. Right or wrong, or even if I changed my mind about it, I've thought about it more, which I'm not saying I did. Just place a thought out there that everyone's not thinking sometimes. Galileo, they want to chop his head off for saying that the earth, that what do you say, the sun revolved around the earth, right? Vice versa. You know, so we have modern, but the socialistic, but I'm not concerned about the specifics here. Right. Well, you cut it. Name 3 things that get you in trouble with your boss. The internet. We all had so many ideas in our hands. I was really excited because I had just won the award, and then I was really excited because Kanye West was on the stage, and then I wasn't so excited anymore. Only made me well, you be good, you let you detain you wet. I was supposed to work with Badan, and I went over to Alice and we were joking about the Test the Sky video, and I told her I used Pamela Anderson because I grew up on her. She helped, make me give me to me, and then my brother now was getting a little jealous. I was like, no, I used to jack off to you too. Yeah, name 3 things you do when no one is looking. Smile. You performed at this concert that was kind of organized by the 2 princes. I've got a picture of you with the 2 princes here. But can you just tell us what the fuck is going on there? I was showing them, this is how you made your mouth look as fucked up as possible for a picture. This is how you made sure that the cameraman catches you at the worst possible way. Oh, you're the pipe. It made you look like you only had teeth on the top part. With a freestyle that don't even go together. Oh, no rhymes. That's my new seat. Nothing wrong. How that's that? Wow. Like out there is a slate. I just stay in call. Not that's a nudger. You ain't done to answer to it. Wait, hold on. I started the year off when I gave sway is for the TV. Now what is it? I got it in a year off, but you ain't got the answer sway. One. Oh man, you can make me have a great year. I've never